Welcome to the Produce Moms Podcast, where we believe there is a produce mom in all of us. I'm Lori Taylor, founder and CEO of the Produce Moms. For 10 years, I sold fresh produce to over 300 grocery stores in the U.S. And today, my team and I are fully focused on inspiring people to eat more fruits and vegetables. This show is just one of the ways that we hope to inspire you and your family to eat more produce and live a better life. If you like what you're hearing on the podcast, join our community of almost 40,000 in all 50 states and over 30 countries by visiting theproducemoms.com/subscribe. And be sure to subscribe and leave us a review on iTunes. Thanks for being here. Enjoy today's show. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is the Produce Moms Podcast, and I am Lori Taylor. And as you know, I love hosting this show. I literally say that every single time when I take the mic to get a new episode kicked off. This show has evolved into truly one of the absolute favorite things that I get to do. I'm blessed to host this show. It's amazing that it's part of my job and work, but the reason I absolutely love this show is this has evolved into such a platform that where we can showcase the good. We can help people understand that there really are an abundant amount of brands that make their way into our home kitchens that are making the world a better place, and they're changing the way that we all live. And on Earth Day, every year, we started this tradition in 2018, but every year we choose a brand that we feel is doing a remarkable job of making sustainability more of a priority and also more accessible for all of us in our home kitchens. And it really was a no-brainer for me after some experiences that I recently had with this brand. It was a no-brainer for me that Beko was the brand for our Earth Day promotions at the Produce Moms. For those of you that are not familiar with Beko, this is a home appliance line, and they have revolutionized the way that we can all get sustainability into our home through our appliances. So think your refrigeration, your dishwashers, your cooktops, your washers and dryers in your laundry room. Beko has all of those mainstream household appliances, but what makes them different is they have a very unique, and I believe I think they're a first and only in class level of uniqueness with their commitment to sustainability. And that's what we're going to talk about today, because we're talking about dishwashers that use less water than any of the competitive dishwashers on the market. Induction cooktops that use less energy, refrigeration systems. I mean, hello, this is how I got involved here, but refrigeration systems that have proprietary crisper drawer technology that utilizes just air filtration, sucking out the ethylene gas, which is a naturally occurring gas that all of our fruits and vegetables produce. But they take that gas out, and they also have these unique lights that mimic the cycle of the sun and the harvest. And it's amazing. We're going to dive into it, but they have a 30-day produce promise where it keeps the fruits and vegetables fresh for 30 days at your home kitchen in your Beko refrigerators. And that's incredible. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I had the pleasure of getting to know a lot about this brand recently, because they are a brand that you might not know of. If you're connecting with us from anywhere in North America, Beko might not be a brand that you know. If you're connecting to this show from somewhere in Europe, you know this brand. They're a brand that's been around for a long time in Europe, a leading household appliance brand. And they're making their way into the United States with some incredible force and a great story, and most importantly, an incredible product that's going to carry them to greatness. And I'm so thrilled to support this brand. Beyond today's broadcast, of course, we are working with this brand on what they've assembled, the Beko Healthy Kitchen Council, and I'm a member of that. So we'll talk all about Beko today. We've got two incredible people. We're welcoming to the show Zach Elkin. He's the president of Beko North America, and then also Suzy Bugay, and he's the director of marketing and product management. So we'll start with Suzy. Suzy, we'd love for you to say hello and introduce yourself, and then Zach will bring you on for your introduction and to get our show started. So Suzy, please introduce yourself and say hello to our guests.
Hello, Lori. Thanks for having me. So excited to join your podcast. I am Suzy Bugay. I'm the Director of Product Management and Marketing for Beko US. Have been with the company for long years, and I'm so excited to run all the next future products, doing the marketing, actually for pushing the sustainability message as well as our health and wellness messaging, because this is so different. This is revolutionizing the industry, and we're so happy to lead in this segment. Thank you.
Yes,
thanks for having me.
Oh, you are so welcome. Thanks for being here. Suzy, you got to tell everyone where that accent comes from. Tell us more about your heritage.
I'm a Turkish American, so I was born in Turkey, and long years I've been living in the U.S. So it's kind of mixed up.
And we'll talk about Beko's roots in Turkey too as the broadcast carries on. But Zach, welcome to the show. Zach was also, I feel like, I want him to do his self intro for sure, but he also just won like the award of all awards for professionals in the kitchen and bath industry at the annual convention KBIS. So Zach, welcome. You are the president of Beko North America, and we are so thrilled you're here. Please introduce yourself and say hello to our audience.
Thank you, Lori. Certainly, it's great to hear your voice and see you again. And I'm looking forward to the next gathering of the Healthy Kitchen Council. My name is Zach Elkin. I'm an industry veteran. I've been working in this industry for about 4 decades with home appliances, and very, very excited with this last chapter of my career, where I'm the president of Beko North America and have the opportunity to lead the launch of this just very purposeful brand, a brand that, quite frankly, is peerless, as you're going to find out here in the next few minutes, when it comes to our commitment to sustainability and, more importantly, a healthy planet and health and wellness and health and well-being. And we feel that health and wellness is only possible on a healthy planet. And you're going to hear that over and over again as we work through the day. And we're certainly excited to be here with you today on Earth Day. But I got to tell you, at Beko, every day is Earth Day. So, Lori, thank you again for having us on, and I look forward to the conversation over the next few minutes.
Oh, Zach, well, thank you. I'm keeping you in the hot seat, so don't think you're going anywhere. We're going to kick this off, and you're right. Every day is Earth Day at a company that has the values that are, from the foundation and, downstream to the home kitchens. Like the purpose of Beko Appliances is to make the household healthier, to make the planet healthier, and just make sustainability accessible for all. So let's talk about that. I mean, you had some great remarks, but I'd love for you, Zach, to just define to people that don't know Beko, like have never heard of it. Let's tell them a little bit more. I mean, you've been in this industry so long, you were just recognized as, this industry icon at KBIS. So help people understand what makes this brand so special.
Absolutely, Lori. It's my pleasure. So Beko is a 67-year-old global brand. We're currently in over 140 countries. We're the number 2 brand in Europe, and we entered the U.S. in 2016. And as we've entered the U.S. in 2016, it's been just a terrific journey so far. And I joined the company about 20 months ago. And I'm very excited to share with you what our DNA is all about. Our focus at Beko, and really what really attracted me to this challenge and this journey, was that it's a purpose-driven brand.
Right.
And I couldn't think of a better way to cap off a career than be able to finish up with a purpose-driven brand. And as you're going to hear throughout the conversation, from Lori, Suzy, and myself, we'll be able to share those proof points with you also if you've not heard of us. So we're a 67-year-old company. We're in 140 countries, entered the U.S., like I said, in 2016. And our focus area is all about health and wellness. But let's drill down to what's that mean? Well, we feel that the only way that you can have health and wellness or healthy lifestyle is if you're on a healthy planet. So our company, our leadership, we spend quite a bit of effort and really prioritize the materials that we use. We use all sustainable materials in our development of products. We focus on energy efficiency. I think you heard Lori talk earlier in the introduction about less water usage than any dishwasher on the market today. And then, of course, water efficiency. And we've, from a company perspective, our mother company, Archleak, has so many achievements. I like to say that we've already done what others are talking about, and that would be our carbon footprint awareness and how we've gone carbon neutral so quickly. And of course, then just our energy efficiency technologies, but also our food technologies are something that from day one has just been so exciting for me. And I can't wait to share some of those insights with you.
Yeah. Thank you, Zach. It's going to be great. And Suzy, I'd love to have you on as the director of marketing and product management, and also the gentleman who walked me through all of the appliances when we were all together in the mountains of Virginia. I would love for you to explain to our guests the product lines that you carry at Beko.
Certainly, Lori. As Zach introduced the brand, it's a household appliance brand. We are producing and marketing and distributing refrigerators and freezers, all cooking products, dishwashers, and washers and dryers. These are where we are actually playing it on. And then it's coming with tons of technology, focused on definitely health and wellness. Definitely the materials that we're using, there's a big motto in the company that the carbon footprint of the products are very important and for the future generations. So all products are very high content of recyclability.
Yeah, I think that's remarkable. I think that was it your washer or your dryer that you showcased at KBIS that was made. And it was made in part with recycled water bottles, correct?
Yes, let's talk about that. Yes, definitely. I mean, we have unveiled a washing machine. The plastic tub of the washing machine is mixed with reused or crushed or recycled PET bottles. Mm-hmm. Those PET bottles, we throw it to trash every time that we use. We just got them, we collected them, and then we reused them, repurposed them into the washing machine tub. Of course, keeping the material characteristics, keeping the engineering limitations of the tub for sure. You cannot do 100%, but definitely that was the way of actually for us to repurpose and then help for the plastic pollution. That was one of the interesting technologies, and we have so many more innovations coming up on the pipeline, especially on sustainability and reusing of plastics. But remember, the products are not just produced by recycled components, but also they will be eliminating some of the very important aspects of the pain points that we have. And I just want to switch to cooling, which you just said about EverFresh and Harvest Fresh, our technology and the crisper compartments of our fridges. That actually basically, we knew that the people do throw so much food away. The food preservation, yes. You are well into this.
We have, obviously we have no shortage of studies that come our way here at the Produce Moms and in the produce industry about food waste. But Suzy, the current statistics, and for all of our listeners today, I mean, it is 40% of what is harvested on the farm goes to waste. And the lion's share of that waste occurs at the home level, at the household level, in that crisper drawer that prior to Beko was the crisper drawer of death. And now it's like this crisper drawer of fruit and vegetable longevity. But this is why I'm so passionate about your brand, because we have all been there. Like even a mindful consumer like myself, you go grocery shopping, you have all these best intentions, like you're going to eat salad every night. You're definitely not going to do carry out or dine out. And then you overbuy, you under prep, this fresh produce that, you bought with the best intentions, that you used your hard-earned food budget and dollars to purchase, it unfortunately rots. And then you've contributed to this massive problem in the United States of food waste. So to say that we are excited about the Beko technology in your refrigeration units, the understatement of the year. I mean, we aren't just excited about it, we are proud about it. We are wanting to, partner up with you and sing it from the mountaintops. Like there is nothing like this, folks, that you can bring into your home kitchen. So Suzy, please carry on. But I had to share my personal sentiments on this technology myself.
Thank you, Lori. Yes, actually, culture in Europe, we always buy fresh and very frequently. Unfortunately, in the U.S., the purchasing habits, the shopping habits for an average consumer is so different. Everybody shops weekly. No matter what they buy in per week. So what happens once you buy all the fruits and vegetables for a week, the unopened strawberries, some lettuce, cucumbers, they all go raw, and then people dump their fruits and vegetables. So we knew that this was a problem, and we wanted to tackle it some way that without any additives, without going into any health problems. So engineers came up with a technology to remove the ethylene gas being produced or being emitted by the fruits and vegetables in so clever way in a controlled temperature and humidity controlled compartment, so that this water collected on the fruits and vegetables do not cause rot situations, so that they don't go bad.
Right.
So that technology, we called it EverFresh Plus. That technology was introduced in the U.S. Also. However, with the efforts of our marketing, with the efforts of the companies focus on health and wellness, especially, definitely for the consumer health and planetary health, made us more brave on speaking about this feature. Mm-hmm. And we're not just staying with that. And we have also introduced at this KBIS recently, and as you know, a Harvest Fresh technology. Right. Basically, EverFresh was having this blue light inside the compartment mimicking sunlight that continues the photosynthesis of the fruits and vegetables, especially green and leafy fruits and veggies. However, Harvest Fresh as the sunlight cycle, so making the fruits or veggies think that they're really under the daily sun or daily cycle, and they do not emit this ethylene all the time. So basically, in the vitamin content also, it helps the vitamin content to keep inside the fruit and vegetables.
Yeah. So like the nutrients, it protects all of the nutrient value, right? With this storage, because people know as your fresh food ages, you can, the same concept is like, as you cook vegetables that can change the nutrient makeup, the same type of thing happens. You can have nutrient loss as your fruits and vegetables age and get closer to that. Unfortunately, the closer they get to that rotten stage, the less and less nutrients they have. So, Suzy, thank you. Such a great description of your refrigeration units and just the revolutionary, sustainable models that you guys are working towards. And I love hearing more about your commitment to the carbon footprint too.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like that's a kind of a new concept for Americans. I mean, I don't know. Well, what do you think?
Well, I will. Definitely, I will have Zach also contribute this, because he is also seeing it and great. But as you said, carbon neutrality, carbon footprint is where we start on all of our designs.
I love it. Okay, Zach, we got to get you back on here. So I know that in my opening remarks talking about you, I also mentioned that incredible award that you won at KBIS, but the accolades run deep at the Beko company. So I'd love for you to talk about specifically the Real Leaders 200 Top Impact Companies Award, because that's not just home appliances, correct?
No, correct. And yeah, I'd like to talk about a couple areas of our mother company's achievement. And I don't know if the listeners today are familiar with Archleek. which is our parent company for a major domestic appliance industry and segment of the business. But I couldn't be more proud to be part of Archleaks Beko's organization. When we talk about our mother company's achievements, and which are our achievements because it's in our DNA, and that's really what this is all about. It's about our DNA. So we look at our corporate recognitions, the Dow Jones Industry Leadership, the only major domestic appliance brand to be recognized by that group. And quite frankly, we're sad because we wish every one of our competitors was part of the Dow Jones Industrial Leadership Group when it came to sustainability.
Right. So
we encourage them to do that. The Corporate Knights this year that was announced, just another global recognition, or the Terra Carter Seal that we just recently received, and that's all about companies globally that have demonstrated, not talked about, but demonstrated a corporate commitment to sustainability. And we do it in everything that we do. And that's really driven by, we can talk about our operational improvements that we've made, throughout the globe. I think that it's not just energy efficiency products. It's not just the carbon neutral operations that we've talked about, but it's really water and waste management projects. We've had over 238, if I'm not mistaken, energy efficiency projects in our plants across the 5 continents. And we're never done because we're always looking for constant improvement. When you take a look at this new dishwasher that we're getting ready to launch with CornerSense and the amount of water usage that it has, it just points to we're just shy of 2 million. I think 1.98 million meters of water have been saved with the energy efficiency projects that we've had on the products that we've launched. And of course, everything that we launched, we're talking about sustainable products with sustainable materials that go into them, but also energy hero products. And Suzy will talk more about that in a moment when we talk about, what we've been able to do since we came to the U.S. from a recognition from EPA here in the U.S. has just been, it's groundbreaking. And then again, it comes back to, the why, and we're a purposeful driven company. And again, it comes back to, we only feel that you can have a healthy lifestyle and health and wellness if we're all on a healthy planet. So again, as I said earlier, we're so happy to be here with you today on Earth Day, but every day's Earth Day at Beko USA.
It is so true. And, one of the things that I absolutely love, Zach, about your remarks when we, kind of kicked off and commenced the Healthy Kitchen Council was your remarks about the price point of Beko products being part of your sustainable promise as well. So I would love for you to elaborate a little bit more on that, because I certainly can't restate it as powerful as you did. And so I'd love for our listeners to hear this from you, because it moved my soul when you were talking about how pricing the Beko appliances is part of your sustainability strategy and commitment.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for asking that question. I'd be more than happy to share with your viewers. So when you look at the groundbreaking technologies that we're bringing forth, both in refrigeration and dishwashers, you could easily categorize these and price these at a luxury price point. But we don't do that. And we purposely don't do that because we want all of these food saving and energy saving innovations, if you will, and technologies. And really, they're technology stories. We want all of these stories and all these attributes. We want them to be affordable to all. So we purposely don't price at the top of the market because we want our products to be able to impact everyone's lifestyle here in North America, not just the affluents. Right.
Oh, and it's so important. Like, I am telling you, everyone, this is a company, like I know Zach said, we can't just talk the talk. There's plenty of people doing that. Walk the talk, walk the walk. That is Beko. That's why they're here today with us to celebrate Earth Day 2022. They are absolute they're at the apex of the sustainability movement and the Earth Day values when I think about all of the companies that we know and work with at the Produce Moms. So thank you, Zach, for sharing. And Suzy, let's talk about a little bit about the products that you guys, I know at KBIS you launched the double ovens, right? That's a new thing that's coming. And I should probably define KBIS. It's the kitchen and bath industries. It's like your big event, like the big Super Bowl of the kitchen and bath industry. It's a big trade show. And it's where all of the companies, like every brand that is part of the household appliance industry, is represented there, and also in the bath industry. But this is when everyone launches their new innovation and releases their new products. So, Suzy, let's talk about the new initiative announcements or any of the new products. I know it was the double ovens, and then I think maybe Zach mentioned it in his previous remarks about the dishwashing technology with how it goes all the way to the corners. Could you explain that to folks, Suzy, and anything else I'm leaving out about your new announcements?
Certainly. Okay. So, Lori, as you know, KBIS wasn't held in person in 2021. So the majority of all the brands, every one of us, and then whoever is the biggest showcase of the US, and it's kind of a big event, like you said, for all the appliances brands and all the other household brands to show their new innovation. We were so much overwhelmed with introducing a total of 35 Beko products, 35 new SKUs at one time, from refrigerators to dishwashers to washing machine, dryer, and then cooking, of course, the double wall oven. So just to go very basically, as we just touched base earlier on, refrigerators coming with the EverFresh and Harvest Fresh technology will be available. The EverFresh is on the market right now, and Harvest Fresh, we're coming up on the second half of this year. We're just about to go into dishwashers, a huge launch we have prepared. I'm going to be talking about that just in 2 minutes. And then we are going to be introducing a new laundry heat pump dryer and a matching washer with some technologies with the steam, using steam, not just on the dryer, but also on the washing machine.
Wow, okay.
And that'll be new because steam also really helpful for yourself, because especially for the clothing, it helps a lot. We'll get to that later on. And as you said, recycle tub is introduced. And we were so excited to introduce a double wall oven. It's not only the biggest capacity in the industry, but also we have created this air movement technology within the cavity of the wall oven that actually helps out the preheat time to be reduced. And also we introduced the air fry technology.
Right.
So those were super exciting products, among with the other notable ones. But going back to the dishwasher, this proprietary technology that we have realized that there's a customer pain point. When you put your dishes and glasses in the dishwasher, many times consumers are complaining about the corner edges of the baskets are not being washed thoroughly. So we knew that it was an issue. Again, our engineers came with this brilliant idea that the bottom sprayer arm is traveling towards the corners while adjusting the pressure of the water during the wash cycle. That cleans the inside of the dishwasher thoroughly at every corner with the same performance. And together with that, definitely sanitization and high temp wash and rinse cycles are coming up. As we also have that the new EverClean filter we're introducing. Many of the dishwasher users do not know they need to clean the filter of the dishwasher.
Suzy, confession time. I did not know until I attended the Healthy Kitchen Council meeting.
Exactly. Well, Lori, I mean, I can tell you that people are complaining about their dishwasher smell. The smell is caused by all these particles left inside the filter area And if you don't clean it, if you don't maintain it, of course that smell will grow and it will smell your dishwasher. Yeah. So we came up with another technology that is also coming this launch. There's a self-clean jet introduced inside the cleaning area or the filter area that washes out all that residual food particles.
That's amazing. So people who don't know that they're supposed to clean that filter, they don't like the smell, you can just buy a Beko dishwasher and that'll take care of it?
Yes, you adjust it, and it'll take care of it. Yeah. And I have been testing it because, as you know, we are a little bit engineering and product nerds. We have been testing these technologies for some time in our homes until we introduced it. Bear in mind, this self-clean filter that we're using, I've been testing in my home for 2 years and didn't even tell my wife that we had that. So
I love it.
Yes, it's the same thing, and then it's really amazing. And together with that, of course, the drying is another pain point for the dishwasher users. Many consumers are not happy with the drying performance. So we're also introducing this automatic door opening on our dishwashers that actually will enhance the drying thoroughly at the end of the cycle when the door opens itself. Yes, of course, not to all the steam, but of course it opens up when the temperature is right to open the door.
Yeah, this is amazing. So as you're talking, I'm realizing all of these products tie into that healthy kitchen umbrella that we talked about and that we're kicking off here with the council. I mean, we're talking sanitization, food preservation, using less energy. These are all core values of what the Beko brand is working towards. Zach, I mean, I have to even ask you now, is Beko even best described as an appliance company? I mean, as I listen to all these values and your commitment, I'm just like, wow, it's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. We're a major domestic appliance company. But rather than, we do talk about our feature and benefits, but our feature and benefits are really about technology. It's very unique technologies, like Suzy just described a minute ago with the dishwasher and the way we're able to have this new revolutionary way of washing dishes inside the box. The self-cleaning filter that he focused on is so impactful because many people don't clean it. And the fact that you have to clean ours once every 4 times you clean someone else's, that's a time saver. Right. Very important to the homeowner. He didn't really even touch about in the power wash, but all of us have experienced that casserole dish in the back or that we've left in the oven too long. And the fact that we've got a section in the dishwasher just to put that casserole pan so it'll come clean is very unique. No one else has anything like that.
Okay, Zach, I absolutely loved those remarks. I absolutely would, as you're talking, I'm thinking, my goodness, Beko is like the Tesla of home appliances. I mean, the way that you have brought technology and sustainability and put those into real-time solutions for homeowners and household cooks and moms like me who are doing, 15 loads of laundry, it seems like every day. It's amazing. But I would love for you, with this being the Produce Moms podcast, Zach, let's talk specifically about the refrigeration.
Well, I'd love to. Thank you for that. I'd love to talk about the refrigeration. The EverFresh product that we have up till now is just outstanding. You trick the fruit thinking that it's still under the sun, so you get that photosynthesis, if you will. And of course, in this fall, with us launching Harvest Fresh, even more technology, if you will, because now we'll not only be able to maintain, but we'll actually be able to grow fruit, the vitamins inside the fruits and vegetables, even while they're in your crisper. The average family throws away, $1,600 worth of food on an annual basis. So I think our technologies are extremely impactful. And I feel that we have a leadership position when it comes to these meaningful technologies that actually make a difference as it relates to health, wellness, and sustainability.
Beautiful. Yes, I agree with you. Oh, Zach and Suzy, this has been the most amazing Earth Day special. Suzy, I welcome you for your goodbye and any closing remarks you have. And then Zach, we'll throw the mic back to you for our final goodbye. And Suzy, please make sure that folks know even where they can go to get your products. I mean, undoubtedly we've developed some fans here in this episode.
Definitely. With everybody who is interested in Beko products can visit our website, beko.com/USAN. And then look for all the technologies, all the explanations of our products, and all the details of our products. And Lori, I have to also just touch base on this one. The Healthy Kitchen Council will be an enormous help for the Beko brand development. And also, I know, and we're so proud that you're a part of it. And the messaging is very important, as you know. And folks like you understanding what the consumers are looking for, what the waste is doing for, and then Beko is a perfect match. So we cannot even thank you, your efforts to take the message around. So thanks again having me here. And we're so honored. And then I look forward to seeing you and meeting you again.
Oh, Suzy, thank you. And yes, it's my honor to be part of this. You know, I believe in what you do. And I know that Beko has recently established 2022 as the year of the healthy kitchen. People, partnership products, kitchen build outs, you know, we're going to make the world a better place together. And I am honored to have a seat at that table and be part of this revolutionary movement. So thank you, Suzy, for educating me the way you have and sharing your knowledge with our listeners today. It's just been a beautiful tribute to Earth Day and a great explanation of what the Beko brand is all about. Thank you. And Zach, I would love to welcome you for your closing remarks and also the final goodbye to our listeners. You're going to close out the show today. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Lori, for having me come on. And I do want to come back. I want to come back so we can come back and we can talk about our alliance with Dole Food Company at a later date. So we're very excited to have that alliance. But, you know, in closing, I would just say that Beko is a purpose-driven global company. And our focus areas are all about having a healthier planet, because we only know that with a healthier planet can we have health and wellness. And so our focus will remain very much on continuing to bring forth products made with sustainable materials. We're going to continue to have best-in-class energy efficiency, and that will be judged by the EPA. And of course, we're going to continue to bring products forth that help eliminate water waste, like we are with the new dishwasher from a product introduction perspective. But it certainly has been my pleasure to be part of the podcast today, Lori. And I want to thank you and your viewers for this opportunity. So thank you so much. And I'm wishing everyone a very healthy 2022.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of the Produce Moms podcast. If you or someone you know would like to be a featured guest, just send an email to lori@theproducemoms.com. We know there is a produce mom in you because there's a produce mom in all of us. Join our community on Facebook and all social platforms. Help us change the way America eats. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.